If you want to be a totally happy person today, watch this video right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. So let me tell you one thing. If you look at most people and how they live their life from the beginning till the end, they have this fantasy land that someday I will be happy. And after my work with a lot of IT professionals, project managers, CEOs, bankers, vice presidents, accountants, financial professionals, entrepreneurs who come to my training to learn from me, I often observe this thought process in them that I need to get there to become happy, which is a great thought. At times it limits you. Let me explain. If you look at most people, how they live their life, it's, imagine that they're living here. This is the today, right? This is where they are right now. So maybe you are here at the today land. Look at that light focusing on the today. Maybe you are the today land right now. Here you have all the things. All the things that you have are the reality. This is the reality. This is where you are right now. This is not the fantasy. This is where you are in terms of your finance, your relationships, your health, your wealth, your career, how you feel, your relationship with your kids, everything. It's today. How most people think is they think that I need to go here in this big land called someday land. Now the problem with this thought process is you're always waiting for the someday to be happy. Once my finance becomes great, once I become a crorepati or a millionaire or whatever your goal is in finances, then I will become happy. Once my kids behave in a certain way, then I will become happy. Once I get that specific role, then I will become happy. Once I get that specific health, then I'll become much more happy and peaceful and enjoy and celebrate. Once I have more money, then I will give a little bit to other people and help the less fortunate. Once I get to that someday land. Now the problem with this thought process always is that you never know when that someday is going to come true for you. Because most times they don't have the right strategy. They do not have the right strategy, right? They don't know how to get there. Another thing that they don't have is lack of clarity, right? They don't have the right clarity about exactly what it looks like, and they don't have the right accountability. People who hold you accountable. Most times, most people don't have that. So because of these reasons, that someday game becomes a long game that you never reach most often. So what happens is throughout this journey from where you are, it's tomorrow, day after, next week, next month, and you're never happy in the process because you're waiting for that one perfect day to become happy. Am I making sense to you? Well, yesterday I was meeting one of my friends who came to town, Neil. I've spoken about him on different stages, from different speeches for different stories. We used to be great friends. We are great friends. We used to meet more often. Recently he was in town, so I said, he insisted that we meet, and he said, Bishal, can we meet for a few hours, an entire evening, and we can have a chat, we can have great things, and we can catch up of what's happening in your life. You can get to know what's happening in mine. I said, sure. So we meet at the coffee shop, we are talking. Then we go to a restaurant, we are eating, we're having fun talking about all the things we used to do many years back, and the great fun, right? It's a great thing. By the way, don't you have some friends that when you meet with them, you like talk about the old things and, oh my God, do you remember that memory? Do you remember we beat that person in the school? It's great fun. We have fun. I like having fun. And he told me one of his dreams. He said, Bishal, I don't know how to achieve my ideal lifestyle. Can you give me some clarity? That's a great thing, because he was lacking clarity, the second thing, and he wanted some help with that. So I started asking him about his ideal day. And this is an exercise that I take people through very clearly. It takes a few weeks to get clear on that, which is your ideal lifestyle. How do you want your ideal day to unfold? From the moment you wake up, what do you want to see? Who do you want to wake up next to? Who do you want to have at the home? How do you want the carpets to be? Do you want it carpet? Do you want marbles? What do you want, on the floor? What do you want to see on the, up? What do you want to see on the wall? What colors would you like to see? When you look out, what do you want to see? What kind of work do you want to do when you wake up and go to your bank account details from your mobile or your internet banking on your computer? How much money do you want to see? This is an entire process. This is not some just dreaming process. This is like an ideal goal setting process. So I asked him about this, and he said, Vishal, I'd love to, he's a very, very passionate about music. Right now he's a teacher, but he's passionate about music. He said, Bishal, someday I would love to open a wine business, a wine shop, where people come to have great wine. They don't get drunk here. It's not a bar, but they're coming to just taste wine, have fun, talk to friends. At the same time, I also want to work with some music. So I want to have some musicians. I want to be a great vocalist. He is a great vocalist, by the way. He said, Bishal, I'd love to combine the wine and the music, and that will be my ideal day. So which is his someday game. But then I asked him that, why do you want to achieve that? And he told me this line. He said, Bishal, once I get there, that wine and music passion together, then I will become happy. You see the problem? The problem is that he is today here, but he feels he has to be at that someday, that one day, in order to become happy. Now the problem with that is you never control exactly how many days it's going to take until your goal is very small, right? So what I told him is, Neil, in between, let me take the black one. In between, there will be many weeks, many months, many years in between, maybe, before you reach there. Why not become happy here instead of trying to be happy there? Then I shared this line with him that one of my mentors many years ago told me. He said, Bishal, remember, there is a difference between achieving to be happy and happily achieving. You see, so often I see a lot of people who are trying to achieve some big things. They want to have that great goal. They want to have that amazing financial freedom. They want to have their children at the best international schools. But they put their self-esteem and happiness into that goal so much that they don't enjoy the process every single day. So what I encourage people all the time is, as you pursue your big day, the big goal, the big achievement in your life in all different areas, the freedom, the happiness, the success, the fun, the sex, everything in the best perfect way that you want. As you go there, why not enjoy the process throughout? Why suffer your way to success? Why fear your way to freedom? Why procrastinate your way to peace? Here's what I want you to do. If you really want the life, the lifestyle, the happiness that many of us have, and by no means I say it's perfect, but by every means I say it's great. And what you need to do is do the small things every single day that make you happy. A lot of people say, I want to be an author. Someday I want to, express my thought process and what I'm learning. I say often to them, man, get a journal. By the way, this is my handmade journal that I got, made by handmade papers. I bought it from a very secret place, and sacred too. So I say, why not start writing? You want to write at the end of your life, at the 80th year. You don't know if you will be in a position to write at that time. Why not write a little bit today? You want to be a musician someday. Why not play some music today? You want to have a great vacation 5 years from now. Why not book a vacation today for next week or next month, even if it's for 1 or 2 days? Small step and becoming happy in the process is far better than the illusion of the perfect day and perfect happiness one day. So in your life, I want you to look at your life. I want you to look at your relationships, your professional life, your legacy, how you feel, your body, your health. And I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I so busy doing That I have no time for feeling? That's a great question for you to ask, because remember, there is a difference between achieving to be happy and happily achieving. Because life is all about the journey. It's the people you meet. So if you one day feel that one day once I become a millionaire and once I have so much money, then I will feed 1,000 kids by feeding or providing the education, man, do today. One person, what about one? Tomorrow you can feed one person, and that's the happiness on the way. We have one person in my mastermind called Alok. Through what I taught him, he initially came to me for public speaking because he was really facing a lot of stage fear and challenges. But through the work that we did, he not only achieved one promotion, but the second promotion that he received just recently, he got the promotion without even asking for it. Because I taught him how to make himself visible, how to brand himself, how to do the right things in the office so that you get the right attention from the right people. And there is a right strategy behind it. Most people don't know about it. But by doing that, now he's making more money. But more importantly, he has taken responsibility for one child of a relative who are going through a tough time. So Alok is paying for his entire education completely. How cool is that? So instead of thinking one day I will help 1,000 kids, he has started helping one kid. Happily he is achieving. Another person is Mahesh, right? You see the screenshot, and he sent it in the private group that we have just for my private clients and the mastermind members, which is not for everybody. He recently told me that he's going to be feeding 80 kids, right? So many people because of his birthday. Now that's not just because of money, that's because he's feeling abundant in his mind. He's feeling that abundance coming through, for which he's able to help all these people. So you can do the same thing. You don't have to feed so many people. You don't have to take care of an entire, Maybe you can buy a dosa or an idli or a paratha or a roti or a small bowl of rice, and you can give it to one person who's sitting outside. Instead of thinking about 1,000 someday, just do small tasks. Instead of thinking that one day I will give time to all my people, give small tasks now. Give them, instead of thinking one day I will give 5 hours of quality time, why not giving 15 minutes of extra quality time to your family today? That's the whole game. So live in today, do the things, small things that eventually will take you, but don't wait for that day to become happy now. That's my tip for you for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also there is a bell button, hit that so you can get the notifications when I upload some new videos next. But here's the thing, I want you to live a great life. There are so many people that I've mentored and I'm mentoring right now, guiding, and I have fun doing that. Taking them from nervousness to awesomeness, taking them from fear to freedom, taking them from heavy heart to happiness. And you can do the same. So I want you to have great confidence in yourself, in the way you speak, in the way you communicate, and do the things today that you really love doing. Write that journal, listen to that music, have that hug, make that phone call, write that SMS. Just do it. That's what life is all about. My name is Bishal Sarkar, always reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection, it's all about connection.